What am I making? I'm carving a wizard's face into a piece of old Christmas tree. That's what I'm doing at the moment, bud. Just giving him a bit of a trim before I sand him. Doing like a wood spirit. Might have to get a gouge out there, I think. Probably not this bit. My knife needs a bit of a strop as well. See how sharp we are. It's fairly sharp. There's a little bit more of a strop there, just to make it that little bit sharper. Sharper the better when you're doing stuff like this. That's a bit better. Getting there. Still give the tip a bit of attention. Hi, how's it going? It's getting there, but the tip's still just getting there though. Give her a wee sharpen. If anyone wants to know what I'm doing, I'm carving a wood spirit into a piece of old Christmas tree. There's his face. Nice beard, thank you. Hopefully this fellow will have a nice beard when I finish with him. But we're oh, there's a knot there, that's why I'm struggling. Peel back some bark on there. And good work so far. Carving is awesome. Cheers, man, thank you. I normally make like spoons and things like that as well. Like, there you go, there's a spoon that I made. Oh, it's gone blurry. Let's try and zoom that in a bit. There we go. That's a ash spoon, spalted ash. Just like a normal one that I made, just for cooking and whatnot. Normal average kitchen spoon. There's one with a tighter twist on it, tighter barley twist. Well, the spoon's probably normal spoon without the twist on it, probably about an hour and a half. So it's oiled and ready to go. Well, it needs to dry out, obviously. These ones probably about 3 hours. 3 hours of carving to do that twist. But yeah, that's basically what I do on my lives anyway, when I'm not commenting on other people's videos. There's a walking stick that I made with sort of like, you know, like the doughy sort of barley twist on it. This took a lot longer. It's a cool design. Thank you very much. Cheers, man. It is appreciated. Great work, man. I'm in England. Oh, awesome. Yeah, same here. I'm in the south of England, right on the south coast. That's where I am. South of England. There's a staff that I made. It's a wizard staff, but it's got a wizard on him. My sub, thank you very much. That is appreciated. And it's got the wizard at the top, and his beard goes all the way around. This is one of my favourite walking sticks that I've done. Great work. Thank you very much. Cheers, man. And yeah, his beard goes all the way down. My old walking stick, the old wizard one, which is one of my favourites. And I'm working on another wizard staff at the moment, but it's been a bit cold outside to have my bare hands out chiseling and carving away at a stick. What is that? That's a wizard. That's a staff. It's a wizard staff with a wizard on it, like a walking stick, you know. It's got a face. Creativity is endless. Exactly, man. Nice. Do I lacquer them or plain paint them? No, I don't. I don't paint them or lacquer them. I use oil. I use for walking sticks. I use. Oh, I'm going blurry again. We'll keep going close and far away. For like walking sticks and like the faces and stuff like that, like these guys, I use boiled linseed oil, and it just brings out the grain of the wood, makes it go a little bit darker. Like this is hazel. That's what hazel normally looks like. That's the colour of hazel. It's an old fireboard that has been used to make fire, but once it's oiled, it gives it that sort of hue to it. But do I make animals? No, I haven't made any animals. People keep asking me if I make animals. I should really give it a go. I should get on the case really, do like a dog or something like that, or a wolf, or a bird. Owl. I think I'll probably be able to do an owl quite well. I've definitely got to give it a go. Can't see what that picture is, man. I've got my eyes aren't great. My blood pressure got too high one day and it burst all the blood vessels in my left eye, so it's a bit hard to read things, especially when they're small. Oh, an owl. Okay. Yeah, fair play. Thought it might be, but yeah, I find it hard to see small things. Got too much obstruction in the vision. But this pine is so soft. So soft, it's so easy to carve. And like when you get hold of a piece of oak. Great talent, fella. Thank you very much, man. It is appreciated. It is appreciated. Yeah, look, there's a little camp spoon that I made for when I go camping. It's made out of cherry, that one. It's got the heartwood going for it. I've got some cherry in the shed drying out actually for my next project. And I've started a wizard in cherry, but when I brought it inside, it started cracking, obviously, because of the temperature change. Slight difference in the humidity, and the wood starts splitting open. It's not too bad. You look like a movie villain, Brew. What does that mean? Brew. Hello, dude. Got snow you're in? No chance, mate. It never snows down here. Last time we had snow was about 15 years ago. I'm sandwiched between the Southdown National Park and the sea. It's like a little microcosm here. That's why people move down here. It's warmer. At the moment it's about 9 degrees outside. Oh, there goes the old washing machine. It's about 9 degrees outside at the moment. Love from India. Hello India, how are you? How's it going in India? But yeah, we don't get a lot of snow. If it does snow, it just melts within an hour or two when the sun comes up and starts warming up. Very, very rarely. You have to go the other side of the South Downs for snow, which I was a bit annoyed about the other day because we had a little flurry in the morning and I was like, it's nothing. And then my mates put loads of videos of Goodwood, like where the big race course is, and it was just covered in snow, and I was like, I wish I went up there now just to have a butcher's, do a little wander in the snow, you know. Everything seems quieter in the snow, you know, it sort of muffles the sound. It's really nice. I'll do like a bit of quiet. Not the washing machine going wild in the background. But yeah, we don't see a lot of snow around here, unfortunately, which is annoying for the kids because they love it. What I'm making today, I'm doing a wood wizard, a little wood spirit. I did my little elf. As I said when I started it, I haven't carved the face for so long. I'm probably not going to be able to get it right, you know. So I did a little practice one. It's just like a little elf basically, but his cheeks are really flat and he looks really gaunt and all that. And I was like, all right, I'll remember that, and then I'll start another one and give him more of a fuller face. So he's got more of a fuller face now. This one, and yeah, well, saw that off so it's flat on the bottom. Saw the top off a bit, oil it up. It'll look pretty cool when he's done. So that's what I'm making today. That's what I'm getting on with ish. This pine is so soft. Why did Stan start smoking? Because it's bad for his health. Haha, quality. Do you know the one about the old Viking? And he's standing there in his house and he's looking out. And he says to his wife, "Oh no, I've messed it up already. There was a Viking. Haha, there was a Viking. His name was Rudolph the Red. And he was looking outside and he says it's going to rain soon." And his wife said, "How do you know that?" He goes, "Because Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer." I need to carve some beard hairs into him now, I think. Just need to get his moustache right because it's a little bit of a wonk. Should really get my carving knife out. I'm lazy. Knife in there. Well, anyway, all this cold weather's put a stop to mushroom season, so there's still some about that you can find, but not as many as there are in the autumn. What we're going to use for that, a little V-gouge, I think. Really small V-gouge. Probably do the trick for his beard. Let's put dinner on in a minute. Big gouge, little gouge. Do I clamp him down or do I just potentially stick a gouge in my thumb? I think clamping him down is probably the best bet. What way are we going to do it? We're going to do it that way. Yeah, got old Christmas rolling in soon. which is always a nightmare. Thing is, with pine, it's so soft, you've got to be careful. I'm so used to working with like oak and ash, you know, you have to put a bit more meat into it. But so what I do is go over the top with the U-gouge. Let's put some beard hairs in. Give him some sort of hair. Give him a beard like mine. No, his beard's a lot neater. I need to make a new handle for this gouge, that'll be an interesting video. Mrs. asked me if I can make a rolling pin the other day for the kids for their play-doh. I was like, well, the amount of effort it would take me, I haven't got a lathe, you know, the amount of effort it would take me to make a rolling pin, you might as well go and buy one, to be honest with you. I mean, it'd be pretty cool, but it's just bare amounts of effort. I mean, I could make one, but it's just going to be a long process trying to get it perfectly round. I don't really have the inclination to do. Oh, Christmas tree. V-gouge. Let's swap over to the V-gouge. Give him a bit of structure to his face. His moustache to stick out a bit. There we go. Just a little bit more there. Loving life. Nose a bit of definition. So the only good thing about this gouge is really, really small. And you can get some decent fine lines of it. It's a little Tiny, tiny little thing it is. So put definition into his hair, like so, without trying to mess the whole thing up. Like that. Let's have a look. Right, let's have a go with some sandpaper. Just one down there. Yeah, didn't understand a word of that, but English would be helpful. It's the only language I understand, and a little bit of Portuguese. think I'm going to get that any better than that, to be honest with you. Let's see what he looks like with some oil on his face. Let's give it a whirl. Use a little brush just to get the oil in between his beard. Oh, the washing machine's going for it. There we go. Wood spirit. And that's that done. Finished. Time to start the next project. Or finish the one that I haven't. Right, chap, how are you getting on? Good, man. How you doing? Just finished doing Mr. Wood Spirit here. Oh yeah, cheers, man. I would have done more, but I brought the wrong battery pack with me, and it ran out of battery, so I couldn't get any of the morning. And me waking up in the middle of the night and stuff like that. But it is what it is. I'll be doing more in the summer. It's a bit too cold for me now. I've got a dodgy heart, so laying out in the middle of the woods in the freezing cold ain't really great for me. But I'll be doing more in the summer, in the spring and the summer, when the spring comes alive and the St George's mushrooms start appearing. Sort of February, March, April, more March, April, I think actually. But yeah, when it starts. When the old birch trees, when the old sap starts rising up in the birch trees and you can tap the sap from them, that's when I'll be thinking about going camping again. But I've got a few days up the woods planned where I'm going to make some bread and bake some bread up there and stuff like that, and cook some meat. Me and my mate go to the local butchers. Normally around Christmas and New Year's we go up there and have a good old cook up and a big old fire up there. Got to do some coppicing this year. Need to get the coppicing done. which is a task. But that's the reason I made that axe handle for that axe head, because it's a Kent pattern axe. It's quite a thin blade on it, and it's good for coppicing. It's good for hedge laying as well. We I think I've got some videos of it on my GoPro. We made a living hedge around my mate's, one side of my mate's forest, and basically how we started it off was we did a load of coppicing, we cut a load of poles, we hammered the poles in with the old man killer, whacked them in, and then we'd done like the wattle fencing, but it was more of a sort of more of a dead hedge, you know what I mean? It wasn't particularly straight poles, anything went in there and everything went in there. And then we planted loads of saplings from inside the woods, loads of ash and hazel in between the fences, and any existing trees we laid them and weaved them into the actual fence. And now it's actually just like a big impenetrable barrier. It's pretty cool, but we need to do that. We need to finish that on one side, and he wants it done down the other side as well, so we need to do some more coppicing, and it's a really old coppice rotation, so it needs a bit of chopping down to bring some life back into it. So once we start hacking that down, within about 3 or 4 years it'll grow back, and it'll just be a big fat understory, like, you know, like it's an ancient woodland. So you've got a huge oak and ash canopy above, really high above your head, and then you've got a hazel understory with hazel and holly and silver birch. There's a couple of big beech trees in there as well, but I don't know, I don't really do much of beech. Have I got any beech? I don't think I've got any beech to actually carve with. I'll have to have a butcher's. But I will be doing more longer videos and putting more effort in. I'm doing like a massive compilation of all my favourite things on those hack videos, but I'll go into sort of more in-depth detail about them. Like there's a bit in there where I'll go on about ferro rods and how people use ferro rods. Now if you've got a ferro rod like this, yeah, I see a lot of people doing this. When they strike it, I'm not going to strike it because I'll set fire to my bloody house, the amount of shit I've got here. But when they strike it, they go all the way down like that. And what that does is it actually wears out the middle of your ferro rod and the end snaps off, so you've wasted about that much of your ferro rod. Now if you're like in a survival situation, what you want to do is just use the end of it like that and just flick a spark off the end, because if your tinder's good, it won't matter how many sparks come off of it. All you need is that one spark to land on your tinder, and you've got fire. So it's got a lot of that sort of like little hints in there and stuff that you can use to is that actually meant to be a can opener on there? No, it's pretty useless. But yeah, just a few little tips and stuff like that, and how to prepare birch bark and stuff like that. Like, you know, you see them scraping up lighters and stuff, and then flicking the ferrocerium inside the lighter on it and getting it going. You don't need to do any of that. Bit of birch bark, man. A bit of this stuff. And just rough it up with your knife so it's like dust, and just flick a spark on it. It'll go up like a rocket. There's no need to be using any of those other things. But people create hack videos so that, you know, so there's an easier way to do this, but it's not actually an easier way to do it. You're just creating more hassle for yourself. As I said before, bushcraft should be simple and elegant. Well, the solutions to problems should be anyway. So, but I've been watching a lot of old Les Hiddins recently, because all of his videos are on YouTube. So I'm pretty happy about that. Excuse the sound. But yeah, I've been doing like little wood spirits and whatnot, just keeping myself busy. Little wood spirit. I think he's going to look cool once the oil's seasoned and set in a bit. I think he'll look pretty good. I'll wait for it to soak in, and then I'll give him another coat. Darken his face up a little bit so it stands out from the rest of the wood. Trim it up, and then you've got a little Christmas man. Well, a little Christmas tree spirit, anyway. Because it's made out of a Christmas tree. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, man, I need to finish this spoon as well. I'm going to do a spoon giveaway. When I hit 10,000 subs, I'm going to do a spoon giveaway. I'm going to give a load of spoons away. I'll make a video, and whoever comments on it, I'll put their name in a hat and send them out a spoon, as long as they're in the UK. Don't want to be paying like 50 quid to send a spoon over to America. But I'll be doing that when I get to a certain amount of subs. I need to finish writing down. I've started writing out plans for videos, but I started doing like a one on firelighting, fire by friction, and I was going to keep it nice and simple, but I've ended up writing like nearly 2 pages already, and I need to write another page on it just to I could do that actually, couldn't I? But one about how to make a fire set, and how to create fire without a lighter, without modern technology, just what you find in the woods. But, well, I think I'm going to have to go because I need to get dinner on, and the washing machine's doing my Sweden as well. So thanks for watching, anyone who's still watching. My very small following, but it's always awesome to talk to people, and have a nice day, and I'll see you later.